Tiffany Steiner, co-founder Bakken BBQ.
Jackie Jenkin, co-founder Bakken BBQ.
And we are getting less than a month away from the big Bakken BBQ, the 7th annual Bakken BBQ Flag Day, June 14th. What time does it start?
It starts at 4 p.m. on June 14th.
Okay, 4 p.m., June 14th in Dickinson, North Dakota. And talk to us a little bit about this. Tiffany Steiner, Jackie Jenkin with us, the co-founders of the Bakken BBQ. Let's start off with just maybe some of those details up front that people probably want to know right off the bat.
Well, our event, like you said, is June 14th at the Dickinson Ice Rink parking lot. Opens to the public at 4 p.m. and the event goes to 11. We have live music brought to us by Sawdust.
I remember Sawdust. They were there last year.
Yeah, they didn't get to play all night because we got rained out.
Well, that's the one thing. Weather does permit at times, but I remember the one year when the hurricane came and the tornado came and everybody moved inside and it was still a blast.
Oh, we had so much fun because of it. So that is something to let people know. Hopefully Mother Nature doesn't ruin the event, but we will move inside. The party still will go on. We'll still do raffle music, live music. So it looks like it might rain. Let's knock on wood. But the party will still go on inside.
And that's the one nice thing about this event is that rain or shine, it goes on. And you know how weather is in western North Dakota, rain or shine can be in the same hour. So it kind of can pop back and forth. And anyway, we're not going to divulge too much or dwell too much time on the past here, but it does continue on. Sawdust is playing, and this year you guys are doing a couple things different than previous years. Talk to me a little bit about that.
So our one big thing is judging this year. We kind of changed around judging. I've taken the lead on that, along with Hope, our accountant for our Bakken BBQ. The judging is secret, so only Hope and I know who the selected judges are. Judging will be done right before the event starts, and we're going to keep it a secret as to whose food they're eating. And then the judges will determine at that point who's the winner, and then the winners will be announced at 9 o'clock. So we're trying to keep our judging, we're trying to get more professional with our judging.
Trying to get more professional with the judging. Okay. All right. So it's going to change a little bit this year. Is there, how about the raffles and the silent auctions and everything? I thought if my memory serves me, no silent auction this year in lieu of some bigger prizes in the raffle?
That's correct.
Okay.
This year we're going away from the silent auction, and we are going toward a live auction. We're going to have about 8 to 10 items, and we will be doing this at 8 o'clock for the public, and we have a live auctioneer there, and they will be auctioning off items. We've got some pretty great prizes lined up. It's something you just don't want to miss, and something that, just supports our event and also supports Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish North Dakota is of course, the nonprofit, the sponsor, the recipient of the goodwill from the energy event here, the Bakken BBQ. Make-A-Wish has been, for the last, 4, 5, 6 years, they've been involved with this, being the 7th annual. Talk to me a little bit about Make-A-Wish, because, in the first few years, it was kind of spread around, or there was some different things tried. You mentioned the silent auction, just went away from that. So Make-A-Wish has kind of been cemented in for the last at least 5 years, it seems, as the nonprofit of choice, or the benefactor of choice, so to speak.
Yeah, it has been. This will be the 5th year that we've chosen Make-A-Wish North Dakota. I think the biggest thing with Make-A-Wish is that we are able to help children in Southwest North Dakota. So we are truly affecting our community, the people that we see every day, that, our neighbors are the one down the street. So I think that's the greatest thing that we can do, is help our own people in our towns. And also we are able to meet the children and give them their wish and everything like that. So it's something exciting, and we truly love working with everyone at Make-A-Wish North Dakota.
Looking at some of the prizes, some of the, things that are going to be on the raffle this year. It looks like a 2019 Razor 900, a Ranger XP 900. Is this still the case? Because I I think this is probably from about a month ago. I got this advertisement here, but are you guys still looking at giving these things away?
Yep. So our grand prize is the winner gets a choice of a Razor or a Ranger 900.
Okay.
And then our second prize is a gun. Third prize is $1,000 cash. Fourth prize is 2 Viking tickets at the U.S. Stadium and $250 in cash, which will help with travel expenses. A Traeger, a Yeti cooler, and $100 worship shop gift certificate. Twins tickets, Deadwood Lodge getaway, Medora package, and then our 10th prize is a $250 cash prize.
I love the Deadwood Lodge. I used to go there every year around New Year's time for about 4 or 5 years. Love it there in the wintertime.
Yeah, Deadwood's a lot of fun, so we're excited to give that out.
And sponsors, let's talk about your sponsors you guys have. I imagine you're still looking for sponsors, because I think you can take sponsors up till the banner gets printed, and then even you'll take sponsors the day of, because at that point they're donations. Yeah, and so that is one thing too. Like the proceeds of this go right to Make-A-Wish. There's yeah, okay.
So the cool thing is we changed up our levels this year, and we decided because we wanted to get a Razor, we moved up our top level to 5,000. So we have a lot of great companies that decided they were going to step up and be the $5,000 sponsors. JRA Rentals, Wyoming Casing, Renegade Services, Leam Drilling, and ND Energy Services. So we couldn't thank them enough, because without them we can't, our event is not possible. And then we also have a $3,500 level, and KLX Energy and Summit ESP has stepped up and done that too. So we have so many great companies that have given to us. And yeah, we always are looking for more sponsors. I know we have till the end of this month if you want to get on the back of the shirts. But if you sponsor after June, you will still be able to be on social media and all that at the event. It just would not be on the shirts.
Things with printing timelines and deadlines. Yeah.
How about we do everything possible for the sponsors if they miss that shirt deadline. We truly appreciate all the local companies and everything, because we could not do this event without them.
Yeah, a lot of those local companies really step up for this, from the porta potties to the, I think Mavericks was even doing drinks there one year, even that type of thing, to step up and really make it a complete community event, really. I mean, how many thousands of people come every year?
Well, we've estimated last year over 2,000. So it's hard to estimate the kids. That's where we don't quite know, because they don't pay to get in.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to break kind of a record in every area. So far, we've broken the record in amount of companies cooking. We have 23, and last year we only had 16. So we still have, I think, 3 more spots open if a company would like to participate. But that's really exciting. Possibly 4 spots. But so far, companies have been wonderful calling us, getting a spot, and they're really excited as well. I know we haven't heard a single peep out of what anyone is making for their menu.
Haven't heard anything yet. Okay, in the past, of course, ribs, chicken, brisket. But we've seen things like lobster. Wasn't there alligator or something, some kind of wild game one year or something like that?
I'm not sure, but it does not surprise me. I know everyone goes above and beyond for cooking, and they truly enjoy it.
The thing that I really enjoy about this event is, you pay a cover charge to get in, which goes to Make-A-Wish, and then after that, every single booth that you go to, if you were to go to a barbecue restaurant, it would be a $10 to $15 to a $20 plate of sample food they just give you. And so the person who likes to really stretch their buck and try to, feel like they're getting a good deal, boy, this is right up their alley.
I know. You can't go out to eat and spend $20 and get all this food. I mean, truly, I would be very impressed if you had food from every company this year.
Well, not only that, but it's the side dishes, it's the desserts, it's the full menu. It's the full menu that is provided, from cornbread to beans to coleslaws to different salads to there's usually some sort of like I said, desserts, from brownies to fruit cups.
Cheesecakes, and I know another company does cotton candy and snow cones, and someone did ice cream last year. So there really is no limit to what people come up with. They are great at finding unique things, and I think that's the fun part when you see the amount of work they put into their menu. It's not, they're not just doing hot dogs or whatever.
Well, I remember
beyond.
one year there was a really long line, and I can't remember the name of the company, but they had guacamole, and boy, people were lined up for that guacamole, and they just, and that has nothing to do with barbecue.
Yeah, that was AH out of Killdeer. They did such an amazing job last year. I mean, I know Memo personally, and he just went above and beyond. I think they made tacos or carne asada tacos, I believe, if I recall correctly.
You do, yes, that's right. It was really kind of a Mexican theme to the grilling process. But yeah, they were grilling up chicken and carne asada, exactly, and they had just amazing guacamole. Man.
Now I'm really hungry again.
I know, I am too.
But now I'm hungry for tacos.
I'm thinking about it. But there are 3, possibly 4 spots if everybody wants to squeeze in, or the fire code makes it okay, whatever that 4th one might open up to be. But so they can just contact you guys either through Facebook or LinkedIn or the Bakken BBQ social media sites to get in touch with that. And talk to me a little bit about some of the things that people can expect this year. We mentioned sawdust. We mentioned a $20 entry fee. We mentioned a raffle. But didn't we talk about the kiddie corner being expanded? Because you mentioned it's hard to keep track of the kids, and there's just as many kids as adults there.
There is. And what's really cool this year, we have Renegade Services, that they're one of our top sponsors, but they are also making little goodie bags for every child that comes. I'm sure, if they run out, they run out. But they're doing a couple hundred, and I think it's going to be really cool. I know they were talking about doing a water gun and kind of stuff like that. So every kid that will come will also get a gift bag on top of multiple jumping castles, and we have the shooting range from Mule Deer, and the fire department is bringing some sort of cool little water house, if I understand that correctly. So I think it'll be really neat to see the couple of things that we're adding and kids getting little gifts. We want parents to be able to go and try all this food and feel safe with their kids in the kiddie corner.
7th Annual Bakken BBQ, June 14th, 4 p.m. to around 11 p.m. is when it's scheduled to end. It's $20 for adults, $10 for children, 9 to 15. 8 and under are free. Event benefits Make-A-Wish, North Dakota. Tiffany Steiner, Jackie Jenkin, co-founders on the line with us here. You want sponsors? We're still looking for, always looking for sponsors. You're looking for some cookers, maybe 3 more. How about volunteers? Talk to me about the people that have been volunteering and the volunteers that you're looking for. I imagine you're looking for volunteers. I just assume everybody is in events like this.
We actually have a pretty good group that continues to volunteer each year. If there are more people interested in volunteering or getting involved, they can also reach out to us on social media or through our email, bakkenbbq@hotmail.com. And we can always put them to work. But another thing that we forgot to mention is this year's Bakken BBQ is pretty exciting for us. It lands on June 14th, which is also Flag Day. So it's going to be a patriotic party as well as a barbecue.
I'm very curious about this to see what type of food and what type of decorations that people are going to come up with. I'm fairly certain there's going to be a few booths that'll incorporate some kind of red, white, and blue theme into their cooking. I'm fairly certain of that.
Yeah, I think so. I think you'll see a lot of red, white, and blue. It's always fun to see what the companies come up with for costumes and food, and they always do such a great job going along with our themes every year. So I know a lot of them are pretty excited for this year. Who doesn't love red, white, and blue?
Let's talk a little Bakken Bravado before we wrap up here. Past winners, current winners, different categories that you guys are giving away, because there's judges. Is it a trophy that you guys have?
Yes, so we do first, second, and third, and People's Choice. So the judges will decide the first, second, and third. And then we will have the public decide People's Choice by putting a raffle ticket or a ticket into a bucket at their company. So don't forget to vote because it is a huge thing. I know a lot of these companies go above and beyond, and they truly do enjoy getting that People's Choice or an award. I know a lot of them have it in their office. If you walk in, you'll see it when you go up front.
2018 winners, first place was Wyoming Casing. Second place was Leam Drilling Services, and third place was Ion Field Services and Zeman Trucking. These companies do an amazing job, and not only the winning companies, but the companies that also don't take home a trophy. Last year we had Martin Construction cook 74 racks of ribs and ran out of food about 7:45. G-Style Transportation out of Williston served about 200 pounds of baby back ribs and probably 10 to 15 pounds of homemade pasta. So these companies go all out.
I forgot about Team Martin as well, because not only was there a line for that guacamole over at AH's booth, but Team Martin had a big line for that spicy corn, I remember.
Oh, yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, so I just hint, Team Martin, if you're, going to make it again, that'd be cool. We'd be okay with that. And you can use blue corn. There you go, red, white, and blue. You got the red peppers, the blue corn, white. It all makes white onions. There you go. It all makes sense to me. So, all right, Wyoming Casing, Leam Drilling, Ion Field Services, and is it Zeman Trucking? Zyman Trucking. Zeman Trucking. Okay, and first, second, and third place winners last year. The Bakken Bravado is up for grabs this year. Another, less than a month left for Wyoming Casing to enjoy that Bakken BBQ trophy, and then it's on the line for a new champion this year for the Bakken BBQ. This is gonna be exciting. How about your guys' group? You guys have had a pretty close group together, and a committee and everything like that. So take a moment and give some recognition to the folks that really make this happen.
Yeah, Jackie and I could not be more proud of our group. We have a 16-person committee, and we meet about once a month, once or twice a month, and everyone has their duties that they do. But the biggest thing is we could not do this without them. I mean, this event has turned into a very large event, and we all work in separate areas now. So we're actually meeting here later today to go over everything we need, since we are less than a month out. But we truly appreciate everything our committee has done and that they continue to do for us, because they make our event possible to go on every year.
And we better wrap up here with kind of a summary of important information. So if one of you two or the both would like to just kind of summarize the event for people so that they can know, the time, date, cost, event, all that different stuff.
All right. Our 7th annual Bakken BBQ is on June 14th at the West River Ice Rink parking lot. It starts at 4 p.m. and goes till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. It is $20 for adults, $10 for children 9 to 15, and 8 and under are free. We do have live music from Sawdust. We will have a live auction and raffle prizes. So come to the barbecue for $20, all you can eat.